Since the 1960s, Qamar Ahmed Saab has covered over 450 test matches, 700 ODIs and 9 Cricket World Cups. His long and illustrious career as a journalist spans agencies such as the BBC, The Times, The Guardian, The Daily Telegraph, AFP and Reuters, among many others. But far more than a game isn't a mere chronicle of Pakistan cricket. It's a record of international cricket seen through the eyes of a man whose devotion to the sport shaped his life. It's about passion, persistence, and the respect one earns after a lifelong love affair with the game. Divided into 31 chapters across nearly 300 pages, the book blends first-hand accounts with insights drawn from other national and international works. Its tone is straightforward and conversational, filled with sharp detailing, vivid incidents, and the author's unfiltered opinions, making it an engaging and easy read. Far more than a game is as personal as it is professional. It reads like a reflective journey, a roller coaster through Qamar Ahmed Saab's life, narrated with remarkable openness. He doesn't shy away from uncomfortable truths or difficult episodes. Instead, he embraces them, making the book feel raw and honest rather than sensational. Qamar Ahmed Saab shares his disillusionment with General Ziaul Haq's rule so deep that he once refused to shake hands with him. One of the lengthiest and most revealing sections deals with 2 incidents that strained his relationship with Imran Khan. Though this 18-page chapter dominates the narrative, its tone suggests emotional turbulence rather than mere gossip. That said, it feels overextended when compared with other fascinating chapters that might have benefited from similar depth, such as the one recounting his road trip from London to Pakistan, which could easily warrant a book of its own. Far more than a game highlights Qamar Ahmed Saab's personal struggles that give depth to his character. In Chapter 9, the author recalls how his parents' insistence on a science career left him feeling trapped during college, a reflection of South Asia's long-standing cultural norm of parents dictating their children's futures. His advocacy for personal liberty and passion over imposed tradition resonates strongly. In Far More Than a Game, Qamar Ahmed Saab briefs a memorable mention in Chapter 11, a fleeting romance with a French girl studying English in England in 1965. The brevity of this episode adds to its charm. It feels like a gust of wind that briefly touched his life, an encounter remembered fondly half a century later. One of the greatest strengths in Qamar Ahmed Saab's Far More Than a Game lies in its cross-cultural perspective. The author's years in Europe, particularly in Britain, enriched him with social and professional diversity, rare among Pakistani journalists of his generation. His experiences in a multicultural environment shaped his worldview and storytelling, giving readers a blend of global and local insight. As someone who lived through the partition of India, Qamar Ahmed Saab offers a deeply personal history that textbooks often overlook. His early chapters evoke the pain and displacement of migration from Chhapra to Hyderabad. 2 chapters stand out for their historical weight, one focusing on Hyderabad itself, the other on his ancestral roots in Bihar, retold from family stories passed down by his uncle. The opening chapters, with their vivid partition memories and migration struggles, carry a poignant human touch, reminding readers that Qamar Saab's journey was not just about cricket, but about survival, resilience, and rebuilding. One of the privileges of sports journalism is the opportunity to meet extraordinary people, and Qamar Ahmed Saab certainly made the most of it. The book includes separate chapters recounting his encounters with Gary Packer, Sir Don Bradman, and Nelson Mandela. His tours of India were particularly personal due to his heritage, and his proximity to Indian cricket and film legends read like a time capsule. Among the most captivating anecdotes is his visit to Raj Kapoor's residence, where he also met Dilip Kumar, 2 titans of Indian cinema from the golden era. Such memories elevate the book from mere reportage to living history. Beyond nostalgia and personal stories, Far More Than a Game dives into several critical and controversial episodes from cricket history. Qamar Ahmed Saab revisits the Salim Malik match-fixing scandal, the Getting Rana confrontation, Inzamam Hair's ball tampering controversy, and the tragic 2009 bus attack on the Sri Lankan team, all analyzed through his first-hand perspective. Qamar Ahmed Saab's admiration for Sunil Gavaskar is especially evident. Chapter 20 is devoted entirely to the Indian legend. He recalls incidents that may have escaped public attention, such as Gavaskar being denied entry into the Lords by the MCC staff, not once but twice. The 28th chapter of Far More Than a Game offers relief with a collection of light-hearted moments. South Africa's return to international cricket, his brawl with a mugger, a cricket manager making a bizarre request of sacrificing a black sheep, and many more. But the funniest of all was mistakenly calling former English captain Alex Stewart Hansie. I would have seriously not been able to stop myself from laughing my ass out if I were there. It was a really funny and innocent blunder. The structure and pacing of autobiographies play a very crucial role in shaping the reader's experience. And while reading Far More Than a Game, I opine that the arrangement of the chapters could have been more in line and cohesive. The book's final chapters feel slightly abrupt, ending without a strong concluding reflection. In contrast, chapter 13 and 29 could have ideally finished the book. Chapter 29, which was on the evolution of sports journalism and the rise of technology, would have served as a fitting finale, offering a forward-looking closure. Similarly, the emotional reunion described in Chapter 4, Qamar Ahmed Sahab's return to India, might have worked better if placed later in the narrative. Positioned so early, it loses some of its emotional gravity. A mid-book placement, after readers have journeyed through his earlier struggles, would have amplified its impact. Despite these structural missteps, the essence remains compelling. The partition memories, the reunions, and the reminders that human kindness can outlive historical hatred. Had fate turned cruel during those early migrations, Qamar Ahmed Saab's legacy as one of cricket's most respected voices might have never existed. Far More Than a Game is more than an autobiography. It's a living document of cricket journalism. It's a travelogue across decades of change. A first-hand account of how cricket evolved alongside the world. Qamar Ahmed Saab's story is one of passion, resilience, and integrity. His experiences reflect a lifetime of devotion to the game. For anyone who loves cricket, journalism, or the human stories behind history, this book isn't just worth reading, it's worth remembering. Qamar Ahmed Saab is 88 years old. When I'm recording all this, I just wish I'm not that late. And I'm hoping that when this book review will release, Qamar Ahmed Saab will not only be alive, but will also happen to watch this tribute. Qamar Saab, if you're watching this, thank you so much for your service to this beautiful game. And for this book, which truly is far more than a game. I'm Sami Knaik.